Hello, this reading is going to be for Cancer. We're going to look to see who, if you have one, is your hidden enemy. It doesn't have to be extreme. It could just be somebody that's jealous or old grudge or revenge or something like that. Just take it if it applies. If not, leave it. So what I did was I went through this deck and I got one card for each sign. You got the Warrior. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. And the meaning in this deck is strength, even violence when handling situations, being aware of negative forces being used to accomplish goals. So this is the enemy, and what sign came up for you was Pisces. Something about a loss, a decision, somebody making a decision, somebody feeling betrayed in the heart chakra. So there's feelings and emotions behind this, but thoughts. Hopefully not abuse, but there could have been abuse. Somebody going to extremes to win or ruin somebody. So again, I'm going to read this again. Strength, even violence when handling situations, being aware of negative forces used to accomplish goals. So this Pisces is feeling this way. I'm going to read Ten of Swords from this book, Taking Responsibility. And it's a cookbook for tarot cards, with tarot cards. And the Giant Banh Mi with garlicky, turmeric, alioli is the sandwich. This is the artwork. So, Ten of Swords, it says, it's all coming back to you now. The late night talks, furious journaling, heated confrontations, and apologies of varying levels of sincerity. Now, this is applying to the person who is your supposed hidden enemy. So this isn't you. This is how they're feeling. This is why they're feeling like this. Something they could feel like they got mind fucked 10 times, lied to 10 times, played with 10 times. As far as thoughts go, so let me start again. Taking responsibility. It's all coming back to you now. The late night talks, furious journaling, heated confrontations, and apologies of varying levels of sincerity. Some of the opinions you defended so urgently have fallen away, while others look far more significant now than they did at the time. The views you've outgrown are just as important to your development as the values you've held on to. It's time to begin the process again. Will you get informed on politics, art, science, the history of balloon art in the Americas? You've got a moment to consider it now, but you're going to get hungry. Make a great sandwich, a giant sandwich, and make it a banh mi. So, this person is upset because of a sort of a perceived betrayal, a complete and painful ending. They feel like they're at rock bottom. I don't know what you have to do with this. Why didn't I get this? So, let's see. Now, so it said Pisces was the hidden enemy. It doesn't have to necessarily be Pisces. They could have a lot of Pisces, certain planets in Pisces. They could be attached to a Pisces. It could be because of a Pisces this is going on. Or they could just be a Pisces. So what more about this person. Let's see. They might like to argue, communicate, shield themselves, be right, think they're speaking the truth and beyond. Alright, so I'm going to read both sides. You can pick. Let's see what applies. The rune Elaz. I don't know if I said that right. Elk protection. Elk, antlers, impulse words. Elk, antlers, swan, protection, luck, strength, yew, Y-E-W, contact with higher self, resistance. The meaning of the card. In the positive, it's protection, successful outcome, optimism, prosperity, success, contact with the superhuman, intuition, and luck. In the negative, it's failure, misuse, uprooting, standing out, deception, and false piety. Alright, so then I asked, why are they mad? And you got the Scorpion. They got stung. So I don't know if you applied the Ten of Swords to them. If they had to move, had to leave, exit the home, exit the workplace. I don't know exactly what this is. But why are they mad? The Scorpion is hidden sharpness. So argumentative, stubborn, think they're always right, won't apologize, no empathy, hidden sharpness, an undetected threat, defensiveness, and stages of personal growth. So they got stung, and then they have to go through the stages of dealing with getting stung, healing from getting stung, and then being okay. So what is this question? What's their plan? Antiquated. To make it seem, so antiquated is the harp, healing, letting go of old ways, new discoveries, modern, loss of usefulness. To act like you're no longer useful to them, to brandish you as old news, old business, an old ex, an old colleague. So the harp. 7 strings. It says 7 strings, 7 folds, 7 spears, 7 spirals. Old harp of my mother-in-law, you are no longer fit to play. Associated with David in the Old Testament. Getting rid of useless things in your life. This is this person. No more old ways, update, modernize, don't burden yourself with what's no longer pleasing or helping you. Some things are best left in the past, so they're just probably like a user or an opportunist. Okay, then I get to you, and I ask God, the universe, whoever you believe in, but one of these cards are from a religious stance, dealing with God, what you should do. Now, this came out in reverse. The dragonfly and the pansy, which is balance. What number is that? 35, 43, 7. So something about the number 7 could be relevant, but the dragonfly is patterns, repetition, intricacy, something delicate, good luck, and winds of change. So I think because it's reverse, things are out of balance because you're no longer dealing with this, or they're just going to go away, move away, do their own thing, which leaves you in balance, which leaves you balanced because they are the ones that was imbalancing the situation. And somebody made a choice, somebody made a decision, Somebody no longer wants to participate in the foolery. Let's see what this is in reverse. Betrayal, temptation, trust issues, unwillingness to commit. And somebody's okay with that. The advice, what you should do, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Corinthians 14:33. So, if it does not bring you peace, it must go. Alright, Cancer, let's get some stickers for Cancer, dealing with their hidden enemy, possibly a Pisces, but it says Pisces, so stickers for Cancer, Pisces. Okay, tell me about this Ten of Swords, that Ten of Swords, that one, 3 obstacles, somebody painting a pretty picture. Okay, unhealthy eating, be careful of that. You've got esoteric order of Dagon. I don't know who that is. Lizard, somebody's a reptile, which is this person. It's like they wanted you to continue playing in some sort of game. Then you got this, so there was temptation. Lady holding a snake, tattoos, betrayal, hurt of somebody's heart over possibly sexual relations. What was this guy again? The elk. Laws, protection. So he's got mountains behind him. Too many obstacles. Look at all these mountains. That just says obstacles. So this person might think you're an obstacle, you presented obstacles, you betrayed them, you are trying to throw dark magic at them. Really, they're projecting, but... So the Scorpion, we've got this in reverse, money or love. The Scorpion, again, is hidden sharpness and undetected threat, defensiveness, and stages of personal growth. It says 62 back there. Sex, money, sex, love. I don't know. Look at this. Somebody's old prophecies, somebody's old warnings, somebody's old omens. Something about somebody's mother drinking, possibly. But why do you have 2 hands here? 2 people have a hand in what's going on. Feminines, 2 ladies, I don't know what that is. For the balance that's no longer balanced, you got Lincoln Park. Yeah. See how the R is going backwards? Yeah, and the N, like things are different now. God, the author of confusion, yeah. I'm getting that a lot. There's some witchery or esoteric work. Something. There's a book, keys, broom, leaves. There's leaves on this lady. Cauldron, pumpkin. Somebody could be born in October. Something could have happened in October. And a wooden heart. Confusion. Spell work. And Blubber King. Somebody that maybe like to eat fast food. Burger King. Have it your weight. Alright, so advice for Cancer. Alright, I don't think I've seen this one yet. That's awesome. Alright, let's see advice for Cancer and their possible hidden enemy, Pisces. February, so something about the first week of February. That could be when this Pisces is born. It says, news and unknown longing. A father, some sort of father figure, father could have something to do with this, like the sun, the bluebird. It could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces. Alright, it says, a lark sits on a branch of a blooming plum tree and overlooks the old house in the distance. Is it sitting to tell people the news of spring? Is it twittering for those who live like asleep all through the cold winter to get up early, since the spring is coming? Maybe that house is empty. Maybe that house is empty that everyone left. What is the bird thinking? In ancient times, people believed the soul of a person after death was going to indwell in a bird. Perhaps the bird returned to his previous hometown and looking down the village with longing. This lark maybe want to give good luck to the family it left behind while telling about hope and new spring. It is one lark, but it seems to have a lot of stories. The meaning of the card, news comes, unexpectedly meets the end. Holy things happen. It is wise not to simply pass by, but to look for signs and make guesses. There is that who captures even a very short chance or luck. When tired of waiting for a long time, you will get the call. It's time to look around and get some hints. Okay, that sounds good. You will get the call. Let me just see. What do I want to see? There's a lock in here. Yes, there is. 120. The lock may best be known for its glorious, elaborate song and dazzling aerial displays. Although it flies to dizzying heights, the lock nests on or very near the ground. It says, folklore tells us that the lock sings and flies as close to heaven as possible to demonstrate its joy at being alive, something we evoke when we say that someone is as happy as a lock. The collective noun for a group of locks is an exhalation, a beautiful reminder of the joy associated with the bird. The lock is a term for a playful romp or fun activity often perceived as irresponsible in some way. The word lock is also used to describe a person who functions best when he rises early in the morning and goes to bed early. If you see a lock, it could be telling you to cast off the shackles of responsibility for a bit and go on a figurative walk, play hooky, visit the zoo, the aquarium, or the museum. Get some ice cream, treat yourself to a new book and a full fat latte. Do something out of the ordinary, something you've always wanted to do, but felt wasn't dignified enough, or something you couldn't possibly do because you were too grown up. The lock could also be telling you to experience more joy in your life. Are you working so hard that you've forgotten how to have fun? Think of the image of the skylark flying as high as it can while singing in sheer exhalation. You can figuratively sing out to celebrate the things you love in your life. The lock may be reminding you to do, in fact, the lock may be reminding you that you do, in fact, have things to sing about. Joy, celebration, playfulness associated with summer. The element it's associated with is air, and colorful associations brown and beige. Okay, good luck, Cancer.